Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching our videos. I hope that you find it interesting that Orthotics Prosthetics specialty is, doing a marvelous job for the restoration of the functional abilities of a disabled person. Here, I would like to discuss about you know, for the professional perspectives for a person who want to join the orthotics and prosthetics profession. So, what career opportunities they have, and what they can do, and what are their job descriptions. So, in this video, we will discuss all these aspects. Hello there. Thank you for watching our videos. My name is Ishan, and I'm Orthotist Prosthetist by profession. So today we will discuss about orthotist and prosthetist and their job descriptions and their career opportunities in future. So let's start from orthotics and prosthetics. Orthotics prosthetics, as I discussed in my previous lecture, that orthotics is a science of fabricating orthoses like supports for body to strengthen the weakened body part or to help to restore the stability in case of fractures. And the prosthetics is a science of studying prosthesis or the artificial limbs. It's designing, fabrication, fitting, and follow-ups. So we will move a bit further that what is prosthetist and orthotist. So prosthetist orthotist is a professional who is responsible for assessing, prescribing, designing, fabrication, and fitting of the required orthopedic device. It could be orthotics or prosthetics. So let's start from orthotist. Orthotist is a professional who is doing the consultation with the disabled person referred from the different specialities, or he could have his own clinic as well. And he's assessing, he's doing the consultation, assessing the patient's nature of disability, what type of orthosis or the brace he need, and then they customize it for him, and then they let him they train him to use that orthosis or the brace so that he could get back to his normal activities. As far as the prosthetist is concerned, we can say that prosthetist is a professional who assess the disabled persons, like there are so many disabilities. So here I want to make it specific that they assess the amputees, those who miss their limbs in any accident or by birth or due to any other trauma. So they assess their residual limb and they make sure that they get the appropriate material, they get the appropriate prosthesis according to their affordability, their requirements, and their lifestyle. So these are the persons who are doing different jobs. Orthotist and prosthetist, they have job description that explains that their function, their role in the rehabilitation team. So first of all, we will start from the consultation, that they are doing the consultation with the disabled person who need the required orthopedic device. It could be referred from the different medical specialities, for example, physical medicine and rehabilitation department, or from the surgery department, from the medical department, from the physiotherapy department. So there are so many departments who are referring patients to us, and again we are doing the consultation just to make sure that patient what patient is suffering from and what kind of brace or device he or she needs. After consultation, the next step is casting. In that, we take a negative cast or impression of the body part. For example, in case of orthosis, when we have to make orthosis, so we are taking the a negative cast with the help of plaster of Paris, and there are so many other materials available in the market, like STS cast is also there when we have to take the casting for AFO, like ankle foot orthosis, that involves the ankle foot but it's below your knee joint, or there are certain type of orthosis we are doing as but we name them according to the joints involved, like foot, ankle foot orthosis, ankle joint is involved, KF4 knee ankle foot orthosis, in that knee and ankle foot joint is involved. So according to the patient's requirement or prescription, we are taking the image or negative casting. For the prosthesis, we are using again plaster of Paris or STC casting for the negative impression, and then we make a positive model from it to modify according to the measurements which we took from the patient's body, and then we make a final product from it. Now, the designing and the fabrication of orthopedic device. We in consultation we finalize, we decide that what kind of design patient needs, because in AFO we have so many designs, in foot orthosis we have so many designs and so many types. So if we design according to the decision we made during the consultation, and then we fabricate it according to the decided material, whether it should be from plaster of polypropylene or low density or low temperature polypropylene, what should be the density, what should be the thickness of the material, it should be laminated, or so we decided and we fabricated accordingly as per our consultation session concluded that whether it should have 4 millimeter thickness, so we made it according to 4 millimeter thickness of polypropylene sheet. We decide the color of the tattoos or any covering we want to put, so we do it and we design it according to the requirement of the patient. After the fabrication, the next step is the trial or the fitting of the designed device on patient. Initial fitting and then the final fitting, and after final fitting we let patient to use it for a specific time period within the clinic, so that they get used to, and if they are facing any problem, so we will consult, we will try to manage them, we will try to customize that. Again, if they are getting pressure on a pressure area, bony prominences, we could release it, or if it is pinching at them from any point, we can address that problem as well. So we let them use it, we train them how to walk with orthosis or prosthesis, so that they get back to their normal life, and they feel relaxed and feel confident while using the devices. Okay, now we will discuss about the possible career opportunities for orthotist and prosthetist. There are a lot of opportunities, especially in developing countries. You can say, let's say we categorize it in 3 or 4 parts. First of all, there are academic institutions. If you are interested in academics, if you are if you have good academic background and you have good transferable skills, so you can join the academic side, where you can teach, you can train the newcomers, you can help them to learn more skills and more knowledge about the profession by acquiring higher education. So one point is that you can go to the higher education, to the teaching institutions for the teaching and for academic activity. Okay, for those who don't like the academics, they want to try, they want to do something practical thing. For them, of course, I will recommend the clinics. They can establish their own clinics, they can join any existing or running clinic for the services of orthotics and prosthetics, and in that case they can also they can make a strong impact in the community. They can be directly in contact with the disabled, they can improve their knowledge, their skills, because everybody has its own every disabled has its own requirements, its own presentation. So it would help you to learn more and more about the new problems and their management. So it will give you a lot of confidence, and of course you will enjoy the profession as well. Okay, so if you decided to be a clinician, make sure that you need a very good hand skills and clinical skills. You need to be very good in assessment, you have to be very good in the casting, you have to be very good in the designing and fabrication, okay, and then you have to be very good. The main point I want to emphasize is you should have very good communicational and interpersonal skills so that you could get a good relationship. You could be able to develop a good relationship between your patient and yourself, so that you could get the maximum outcome from the rehabilitation program. Okay, so hope you are getting more information. Please subscribe my channel so you will get more updates in future about the profession. And the third area where we can work is the industry, like PNO or Orthotics Prosthetics. It has a huge industry. Like we are also producing the materials. So if we will join the industrial part, we would be able to produce reasonable or cost effective materials according to our requirements, because the industrialists, the manufacturers, they are taking a lot of advantages from the manufacturing side. The product which cost with production cost of $5 is, they are selling for $5,500 in the market. So it's quite expensive and it's a very profitable business. So if we will shift ourselves, if we have money, if we have required skills, and we are interested to be a part of an industry, so we can join it. We can manufacture the prosthetic components, we can manufacture the orthotic joints, orthotic materials. So there are a lot of opportunities in the industrial side as well. So, and we can also be a distributor. We can just import the materials, we can resell them to the practitioners. So there are a lot of opportunities. Like pharmacists, they are doing the distribution. In same way, we can also do the distribution. We can also have an industry